Good morning, everybody. It is Driven Fitness Erica here. Welcome to my weekly live session. I'm Coach Erica. I own Driven Fitness. I'm the founder of the Ignite a Vibrant Life brand, which is for women. And I am your resident online personal trainer, menopause coach, health and wellness coach, and all around happy and peppy person. Most of the time, actually, I have my second set of coffee here. I've been dealing with some pretty significant fatigue lately for the last probably 5 months, which I will talk about next week, probably. So I was actually here last week. I did my whole spiel, which I'm going to do today because I did my whole spiel and then I realized I never actually went live, never broadcast. So that was a bummer. So grab your warm drink or your cold drink or whatever you like to start your morning with, and we'll get started. Today, I am sharing quickly 8 ways that you can measure success that do not involve a scale. Many people, particularly women that I come across, really get fixated on the number of a scale that they want to see. They want to weigh a particular amount. I don't know why that is, except that throughout most of our lives, through media, perhaps, like parental influence, outside influence, friends, everything we learn about being a woman and a beautiful woman and a successful woman a lot of times has to do with our weight. So we get very fixated on the weight that we see on the scale. Perhaps we want to be the amount that we weighed when we were married or before we had our first kid, not realizing that the way that you look as you age in comparison to what you weigh doesn't necessarily match. So, 130 pounds when you're 22 will not look the same when you are 52. You might not look particularly healthy at the same weight that you looked 130 pounds when you were younger. So, not to mention that it creates a lot of frustration, guilt, overwhelm, and then many times women just give up because they're not getting the results that they want. So today I'm going to give you 8 other ways to measure success. Now, the first ones are performance. So actually, no, let's talk about the first ones being besides weight, other sort of physical ways that you can measure success. Number 1, how do your clothes fit, right? Good morning, people just joining us. I just started for 8 ways to measure success that don't involve the scale. So number 1, how are your clothes fitting? Are they fitting better? Are they fitting looser? Do you feel things like moving around? That is a great way to measure success. Number 2, what is your body fat percentage? Go get yourself measured. You can do caliper testing where they pinch, body fat pinching. You can do the body fat measurement with a bioimpedance monitor. Those aren't great, but a lot of us use those just because they're available, they're easy, they're simple, and they're fairly non-invasive. Many doctors now have body composition scales you can use or in-body scales. And like if you're here in Gardnerville, good morning. If you're here in Gardnerville, Nevada or anywhere close by, the Millennium Med Spa actually has a body composition scale and monitor that you can get all that stuff tested. So body fat, muscle mass, bone density, all those sorts of really good tools you can get measured. So check your body fat, because ideally what we want is we want your body fat to be going down as your muscle mass at least stays the same, but most of us want our muscle mass to increase, right? So body composition is another great way to measure your success. So physically, besides the scale, we got how your clothes fit and body fat composition. Okay, body fat percent, I should say. Number 2, let's go internally. How are you feeling? Number 1, are you sleeping well? If your sleep quality is good, that's a measure of success. Is your energy improved? Do you have a lot more energy throughout the day without these like peaks and valleys or chronic fatigue? That's another great way to measure success. And another one is your mood. Are you just generally in a better, more consistent mood throughout the day and the week? Those are all great ways to measure success of how well your health and nutrition and fitness routines are going. Because hopefully your energy will increase, your moods will stabilize, and you'll start sleeping better. That's the second way. I'm going to take a little drink. The last one is performance. So in the gym, are you improving in your strength, your endurance, your fitness level, your core, all that stuff? How long is your plank? Can you hold a plank longer than you used to be able to? Or can you hold it longer than when you started? What is your mile run or walk time? Can you do that faster? What is your max deadlift if you do deadlifts, or pull-ups if you do pull-ups? Maybe you never were able to do a pull-up. Now you can. Those performance goals are really, really good. I love for people to concentrate on those kind of performance goals, because not only does it measure success and achievement and progress, but it also gives you confidence. Women who get strong get confident. I've seen it over and over and over again. So measuring these performance goals in the gym, plank time, mile run time, push-ups, pull-ups, deadlift, squat, all those things can be a great way to not only measure success, but give you confidence as well. The last one is to train for an event. Maybe you've never run a 5K. Maybe you've never run a marathon. Maybe you've always wanted to do an obstacle course race like a Spartan or a Tough Mudder or a triathlon. Choose an event. When you accomplish that event, when you go through all the steps of training, the highs, the lows, the peaks, the valleys, the pain, the happiness, the elation when you finish, all of that is a really, really great tool also to measure your success. Because if you've never done that before, that is awesome and you should pat yourself on the back. The other reason why training for an event is good is because the discipline, the daily commitment, and the daily habits that are required to accomplish that event, to finish it, to reach your goals, also create daily habits that will most likely help you accomplish the other things you want, like weight loss, like endurance improvement, like body fat percent loss. So last one, if you've never tried an event, try it. Pick one for this spring, summer. Events are back in action and race directors need our participation. They have really suffered during COVID. So if you've never done a race, try it. I swear it can be a life changer. All right, so those are your options. I think that was a little bit more than 8. I might have had a bonus one in there. So go out, make it a great day, and I'll see you back next week. Bye.